I want to talk about Aaron and trash. So I haven't thought about this at all, and it's so hard for me to thank you, Molly McAvoy, and thank you, Bless Up Gray. I love you guys. It's so hard for me to talk about something before I've thought about it, because I don't want to say something that's wrong or something that sounds uneducated or But I felt like if I didn't come on right now and talk about it, it would be very um, unauthentic. You know, um, I I cared for Aaron so much. I like want to cry, but I don't want to like look like I'm crying for like attention. And in the beginning, when I met Aaron, um, he had like a few hundred followers on social media. Hadn't started at all. Just was like a kid from his hometown, and he auditioned for Trash. And I saw the audition. And I thought he was hilarious. I thought he was adorable. And I was like, I want him. I want to put him on Trash. And I put him on the channel. Um, and right away it was very obvious to me that he kind of just like didn't really care about it. Aaron does kind of suck at uploading, but I can't sit here and be like, oh, it's obvious that he doesn't care. He sucks at uploading because so do I. But the thing is we suck at it for really different reasons. Like, I suck at it because I'm doing a million fucking things. Like, Aaron just didn't want to upload. Like, he would be like with his friends or something. I don't know, whatever. But I'm not even like bashing him. That's not even what I'm talking about. It sucks so bad because I don't even want to come across right now like I'm bashing him because like I loved Aaron so much and like I don't know. If anything, I just wish he was a really amazing person, and I hope that like I don't know. Never mind. But basically, um, right after I put him on Trash, like the day I announced, Nessa texted me and was like, I don't remember exactly what she said, but just like basically telling me how he's not a good person. She didn't really go into detail. I kept asking kind of like why, and it was just kind of like, oh, he's crazy, whatever. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, when I say this, I am not starting drama. I am not bashing anybody. I don't want anybody to go leave Vanessa hate. I don't want to start that all over again. At one point, I loved that girl so fucking much, and she hurt me. She broke my heart a million times, and like that's just that. I don't want people to go give her hate when I say this at all. I don't know where Vanessa and I stand. I wish nothing but the best for her mental health, but her and I aren't on great terms, and it's for a lot of reasons. But anyways, she texted me that like Aaron sucks, like whatever she said. And to be so honest with you, I thought she was just trying to like come for my collab channel and tell me that like the day I announced, the second I announced, um, that's what she texted me. And at that time, she was doing a lot of things that were a little malicious towards me, or maybe she didn't think so. And I'm not trying to start drama, but she was doing a lot of stuff that was like hurting me, or like saying, I kept getting, people would send me screenshots of her like talking shit about me, like, or like people would be there and she would be saying fucked up things. Like, her intentions, I didn't understand. I didn't know why she texted me that. And as you guys know, every single time I have, like, every single time there's somebody in my life and other people tell me, oh, this person sucks, similar to two people I had drama with a long time ago, I do my best to give that person the benefit of the doubt. Because I would hate it if somebody were telling my friends, Tana sucks, Tana's a bad person, don't be her friend, and all my friends just drop me. I always try to give a person the benefit of the doubt. So when Vanessa told me that, like Aaron sucks, blah, 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 I tried to give Aaron the benefit of the doubt. And I liked Aaron. I loved Aaron. We got along so well. He was honestly the first person in Trash that I got really close with, because he was the first one that I like, other than Colin, but I met Colin on Roofies. So I don't really like remember that very well, but he was a special guest at my tour show. And then after the show, my friends loved him so much that they invited him back to my house in Vegas. And then he stayed at my house in Vegas for like an entire week, and we got really fucking close. And I adored Aaron. And then as like Trash went on, it's like, I don't know how to explain this, but it's just like, a lot of people kept saying, like, Aaron is using you, Aaron is social climbing you, Aaron is blah, blah, blah. But here was Aaron in my face being an amazing fucking friend and being there for me all the fucking time and texting me every day and being awesome. And so here I am, like, okay, so do I believe what everybody else is saying, or do I believe my friend to my face? And you guys know me. I always believe my friend to my face. I'm not gonna turn on Aaron just because other people are telling me to. He has to do something to me first. And more recently, as things continue to go on, it was very evident to me that Aaron, in his mind, didn't need didn't need trash anymore, if that makes sense. And obviously those text messages that were leaked today, I saw them of him saying he wanted to be a Jackson for his social blade and all that kind of stuff. But I make dumb social blade jokes all the time. Me and Trevor make the stupidest fucking social blade jokes on a daily fucking basis. Well, actually, let me go back a little bit before all this happened. I saw him trying to talk to a lot of giant social media people all the time, and I just thought it was like, oh, Aaron finally started to gain followers and was kind of on the scene and was like this hot new guy, and all of these huge social media influencers were reaching out to him, like trying to hang out with him, and whether it was like Trevor, whether it was like Lauren Beach, or like whoever it may be, he was just talking to a lot of them, and I 100% took it as like like he just wanted to be their friends, and everyone was kind of telling me like, watch out, like he's social climbing all these people, he's social climbing you, like blah blah blah. And I still just I loved Aaron. I didn't want to believe it. Like, I want you guys to understand how torn I am. It's like this person that is being the most amazing friend in the world to me, and then other people are saying things behind my back, like behind their back, but they'd never done anything. But he'd never done anything to like hurt me, And so I saw the text in the trash group message where he said he was gonna date or fuck Jackson for his social blade or whatever. And I honestly thought that it was just like a joke. And I love Jackson. I met Jackson at Playlist Live. I didn't know him super well, but Jackson is one of those people that when you meet them, you know immediately that they're a good person. Jackson is a really good person. I knew that even just going into it in the very beginning when they first started talking, that Jackson didn't have a bad intention in his body. And honestly, I probably should have stepped in. Probably should have said, hey, Jackson, don't fall too hard, be careful, whatever. But Jackson was my acquaintance that I had met one time at fucking Playlist, and Aaron was this person who was like one of my closest friends. I mean, every single person of Trash is like a member of my family, And so I was like, you know what? Maybe like Aaron's just like actually wanting to like date this guy. And then he started to kind of fuck Jackson over. You guys know about all of that tea about the nudes and all that kind of stuff. I don't need to like explain all of it. It's not my drama anyways. And then at that point, it just kind of got to the point where it's like, well, it's not my relationship. I don't know what to do. I'm not close with Jackson, and I should probably just stay out of it. And I do this thing where, like, I sometimes stay out of things I probably shouldn't, but it's like, I always get myself caught up in the things I shouldn't get caught up in, and then the things I probably should fucking, like, get into and stand up for people. I'm just a dumbass, and it was all just like ignorance. It's not like I like was like hiding Aaron's secrets and like wanted to fuck over Jackson. I just didn't know any better, And then it kind of came to where a lot of the members of Trash were like, hey, like I hate Aaron, and that's where I was like, I don't know what to do, because like first of all, I didn't want to create this channel and it already be like drama and like failing like a month into it, like it just kind of like sucked. I really wanted everybody to get along and love each other, and I was trying to like put a band-aid over like a giant fucking wound, you know? Because I wanted everything to be fine, and then it came down to where everybody was like, well, I'm gonna quit if Aaron, you don't kick Aaron out. And I'm not like a kicker outer. I'm not like, okay, let me call Aaron. Okay, you're kicked out, like, because everybody else hates you. Like, I didn't know what to do. Do you get what I'm saying? It just was a lot of like not knowing what to do and kind of like putting a band-aid on it and hoping things got better. And today, I guess every member of Trash got like fed up with their own vices toward him, and that's what happened. And I want to say two things. I'm trying to be very careful with my words toward everything that I say about like Vanessa, because I don't want to open this giant can of worms and have like beef with her, because she's done things a lot where like I'll say one thing and she'll turn it into like this big giant fight, and I'm like, I don't want to fight with you. I've never wanted to fight with you. I don't have a fighting bone in my body. And at one point, I thought we were good friends. And then, I don't know. So, like, if I were to touch on that topic, it wouldn't be, like, right now, and I would never want it to seem like shit talking, I guess. Because that's not, anything I were to ever say about Vanessa is never coming from a point of, like, shit talking or a point of, like, hating her or wanting to see her demise. It's definitely coming from a place of, like, hurt. Like, she was my first YouTube friend, and I really, really went into it, you know, naive and blind and thinking, like, I don't know, everything was going to be great, and then it wasn't. But I do guess I owe her an apology. She Snapchatted that picture of Aaron, and it was a Polaroid, and she said, like, throwback to when he used us. And I saw that, and I called her out on Twitter, and I said all that. I was definitely wrong. But in the past, and she's gotten a lot better at it, and I give her so much, I commend her so much for this. I see her mental health getting a lot better. But Vanessa used to be very, very negative and would continue to like harp on drama and bring up things from the past that just didn't need to be brought up. And I never understood it. It was like, if you don't, this time this was definitely coming from a point of me really defending Aaron, and now my viewpoint has really changed. But like, I thought she was just like, I'm trying to explain this, like just bringing up old drama. And it was like, Nessa, if he used you and you hate him and whatever, like, why are you finding a picture of him and Snapchatting it and putting it all to Snapchat and giving him more likeness and more relevancy? If you really think he used you, just drop it, you know? And that's why I tweeted her, and that's why I was confused, you know what I mean? And I still don't get why she Snapchatted that. It made no sense to me, but I do owe her an apology, because in a way, she was just telling everybody, hey, like, this person could use some people. He used my friend, and she was being a good friend to her friend, Steven. And I'm not sitting here saying I love Nessa and that we're on good terms or anything like that, because it's not the truth. She literally broke my heart, and it sucks if that gets like misconstrued at all, you know, if people say like, or even Nessa says like, oh, you guys have drama, you guys have this, you guys have that. Like, it's not drama from my end at all. I wish nothing but the best for her, her mental health, her career, everything. Like, she just hurt me a lot, and maybe she was in a bad place, or maybe she, like, there was a miscommunication that she thought I did something to her that I didn't do, and that made her want to talk shit about me, or say that Jordan told me to lie in a story time, which never happened on Younow, or all these fucking things that just kept happening, that I was just sitting back like, what did I do to you to deserve this, you know? I don't know. But I wish nothing but the best for her. I really, really do. And I just want people to know that, like, me saying I'm sorry right now, and me saying I'm sorry specifically for not believing her about Aaron, came from a place of having a lot of trust issues toward, like, I can't speak English. I'm saying sorry to her specifically for her warning me about Aaron and me not believing her and me being very defensive. But the reason why I didn't believe her, and the reason why I was very defensive, is because we weren't even like on great terms, and I had a lot of trust issues towards her. And a million huge YouTubers that she's friends with, her best friends, were coming to me, sending me screenshots and pictures and telling me all the fucked up shit she'd said about me. And like people from Studio 71 were telling me, and like blah blah blah. Like I don't even know, but like I said, I feel like everything more I say about her is gonna incite Nessa to want to like fight with me, and this to be like a back and forth, and like her to like cry and say like shit about me that isn't fucking true. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to fight. I don't at all. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I am. It makes me sad that like what Nessa was saying about Aaron could have been right, and I'm sorry that I didn't believe her. But I had a lot of reasons at the time to not, if that makes sense. And all of this breaks my heart. Aaron, the chance of Aaron, like, you know, not being a good person breaks my heart, because I tried to give him the world. I tried to give him a platform. I tried to put him on this channel because I had faith in him. I believed in him. I invited him into my house because I loved him. And there were a million times when I should have stepped in and told people that he was shitty or kicked him off trash or whatever. But I didn't, because I cared about him a lot. And I don't know. For everybody asking the fish, I made this collab channel because I wanted a place for smaller YouTubers to have a voice. I was so sick of everybody looking at the YouTube community as only people with lots of followers matter. And I'm obsessed with my subscribers, and I'm obsessed with fucking smaller YouTubers. And I made trash because I thought I made trash, because I wanted to make a channel for 6 small YouTubers who were real as fuck, dope as fuck, funny, fun, awesome people, to have a place for their voice to be heard. And I still feel that way. I still want that channel to be that way. So I'm not getting rid of trash. I love Natalia, I love Anna, I love Jackie, I love Kira, I love Chip, and I love Colin. And I love Aaron. I would if he called me tomorrow and was like, yo, I'm stranded here, can you help me? I would do it, because I love him. And I care about him, and he was a good friend to me. But just because I love him and just because I care about him doesn't mean he's a good person. And sometimes you care about somebody and you give them the benefit of the doubt a million times, and you give them a million chances, and you try to be their friend when everybody's against them, and they still will fuck you over. And like, that's just life. And it sucks. And it's like right now, everybody has the spotlight on me to make this giant executive decision of, do I kick him off? Do I keep him on? And I'm just sitting here like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, this is really weighing on my brain and hitting me at a terrible time. And I don't mean to give like a sob story, but I'm dealing with all of this fucking like iDubbbz or whatever, like racist shit right now, which sucks. A lot of people, like, for some reason don't think white privilege exists, and I'm getting like hate. But I still stick by what I said. I'm trying to be on tour and have a successful tour and not be afraid for my life, even though I was last weekend. And a lot of other things on the sideline that I'm just like going through that I don't want to talk about. And like, I feel like this is going to start a lot of drama with like Nessa, and that's not what I want at all. I don't have like a fighting drama bone in my body right now. And then now on top of all of that, it's like, oh, what are you going to do with trash? So what I notice here right now is I haven't heard from Aaron at all. The last time I talked to Aaron was, I saw him Snapchat with Denzel Dion, and I Snapchat messaged him like, I thought you didn't like him / them, because Aaron has had a lot to say about those people. And from what I've heard, a lot of that friend group just like doesn't like me. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. I'm assuming because they're friends with Nessa. No hate though. I love Denzel Dion. Even if they all fucking hated me, I think they're all hilarious. But I asked him. I was like, what are you doing? like, why are you with him, whatever, and he was like, no, I don't like Nessa, like, I like Denzel, whatever. And then I was like, and then I messaged back and I was like, your video on trash is doing really good, I'm proud of you, blah, 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 like, can't wait to see your upload this week. And then I took a nap, and I woke up today, and all of this has happened. So, first of all, I 100% think today him with James Charles was a date. I think that he 100% was trying to go on a date with James Charles to possibly gain from his followers. I can't lie. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, they went to lunch as friends, because I don't believe that for a second. I'm sorry. I love Aaron, but I just talked to James. I like heard the entire story. I saw everything. I have the receipts and the tea, like whatever. I believe that was a date. And in my opinion, if you're still staying in a hotel room with Jackson and you're still working things out with Jackson in Los Angeles, why are you trying to go on a date with someone else? But Jackson, I don't know if Jackson is watching this, but if you are being with somebody or like staying in a hotel room with somebody who has hurt you a million times, and watching that Younow stream the other day of Jackson bawling his eyes out and Aaron just sitting there really, really, really broke my heart. And Jackson, you are worth, and I'm not even just saying this in like a point of like Aaron sucks, Jackson, like it's just life advice to anybody in general. If you're being hurt by somebody, or somebody is staying in a hotel room with you and they're going on dates with somebody else in the same city, I really think you should get up and leave, because you're worth more than that. And I love you, Jackson. We're not like extremely close or anything like that, and I don't want to come off like we are, but like, you are so adorable and so successful, and you're just worth a lot, and I would hate to see you get hurt. And I think that if somebody is already hurting you, you should walk away. But it's not my life, it's not my decision, and I understand that love is a powerful thing, but I think that you're in early enough now to where it would be the intelligent decision to walk away and further your career. And Aaron, if you're watching this, I want you to know that I'm not like shit talking you. I love you, and if anything, I'm just really, really hurt and really, really flabbergasted, I guess, because it's like, I was your biggest fan. I was the person that when everybody told me no about you, when everybody told me to kick you off the channel, when everybody told me to not be your friend, when everybody told me that you were social climbing me, that you were using me by the day, that you were using my friends, everything, when you were trying to get at my friends and trying to get at musers and trying to get at Instagram people, trying to get at YouTube people, I was like, I was the one who never stopped defending you. And I don't think you ever looked at the situation of like, oh, this is my friend defending me. You were like, well, I have this person, Tana, with a bunch of followers who's backing me up so I look good. And I don't think that's fucking fair to me. And I don't ever want to say like, I made your career, because you know me, Aaron. You know I'm not egotistical. You know I don't give a fuck about like followers. You know I don't think I'm a celebrity. I mean, you stayed at my house with me for weeks. You know I'm the grossest, most ridiculous, like down-to-earth, normal human being. But like, I gave you a lot because I believed in you. And this is how you repaid me. And it kind of hurts me at my heart. And I remember a while ago, someone sent me a screenshot. And I'm not going to confirm the authenticity of it. But somebody sent me a screenshot where they basically said, well, it was you talking to somebody. And you basically said, I don't need trash anymore. And I didn't know that you joined trash because it was something to help you until you didn't need it anymore. I thought it was, I don't know, something you joined for fun, like everybody else did. Something you joined to give a platform to you being like real. I didn't know it was just a place for you to get everything you could. And then when Jackson invited you on tour with him, you were suddenly way too busy for trash. I don't know.